An avocado tree that is never pruned does not reward patience. It quietly punishes it. Yield drops, branches snap under their own weight. Disease creeps in through shaded interiors, and fruit production slowly shifts higher and higher until harvesting becomes a fight instead of a joy. The pruning is not about cutting growth back. It is about controlling energy, directing sunlight, and telling the tree exactly where to invest its strength. Done correctly, pruning transforms an avocado tree into a long-term producer that stays healthy, accessible, and productive for decades. Why pruning determines avocado yield more than fertilizer. Avocado trees are naturally vigorous. Left alone, they grow tall, dense, and chaotic. This creates shaded interiors where flowers abort, fungal disease thrives, and fruit only sets at the very top. Pruning, actually solves all three problems at once by opening the canopy, improving airflow, and balancing vegetative growth with fruiting wood. For nature's blueprint gardeners, pruning isn't just optional maintenance. It's really about yield control. Every cut you make, it changes how the tree allocates carbohydrates. Removing excess vertical growth pushes energy into those lateral branches where flowering actually happens, opening up light pathways that triggers even more blooms. And by maintaining height, you keep nutrients focused on fruit instead of, endless wood. This is exactly why a properly pruned avocado tree can outproduce a larger unpruned one by a wide margin. Timing really matters because avocado trees respond differently depending on the season. The safest and honestly most productive pruning window is immediately after harvest or at the end of the main fruiting season. This lets the tree heal quickly while directing new growth into productive shoots rather than, excessive vertical spires. So it's important to avoid heavy pruning during peak flowering, since this can really reduce fruit set. Also, you should steer clear of pruning when the weather is extremely cold or, during heat stress, because wounds just don't heal well under those conditions. Light maintenance cuts, those can be done pretty much year-round, but structural pruning should really be concentrated into just one deliberate session each year. The most productive avocado trees, they actually follow what's called a modified open canopy form. The aim here isn't to get a perfectly symmetrical tree, but rather to create a structure where sunlight can reach every major branch for at least part of the day. And, you never want the interior branches to be fully shaded. Start by identifying the central leader and dominant vertical shoots. Avocado trees naturally want to grow upward, but fruit production happens on outward-facing lateral branches. By shortening vertical growth and encouraging outward branching, you create a tree that produces fruit at reachable heights while maintaining structural strength. The ideal height for most backyard avocado trees is between 10 and 15 feet. Beyond this, yield efficiency drops and harvesting becomes, impractical. Cutting back height does not reduce long-term production. It actually increases it. Always begin by removing dead, damaged, or diseased wood. These branches drain energy and invite pests. Next, remove branches that cross or rub against each other. Friction wounds are entry points for disease and weaken fruiting wood. After cleanup, focus on thinning rather than heading. Thinning cuts remove entire branches back to their point of origin, which opens the canopy without triggering excessive regrowth. Heading cuts shorten branches and stimulate new shoots, which should be used selectively to control height and redirect growth. Never remove more than 20 to 25% of the canopy in a single session. Avocado trees respond to over-pruning by producing excessive vegetative growth at the expense of fruit. The most common avocado pruning fear is cutting off future fruit. In reality, height control improves yield by shifting fruiting zones downward. To reduce height, identify tall vertical shoots and cut them back to a strong lateral branch that is growing outward. Alright, so cuts should be clean and angled slightly to prevent water from pooling. It's important to use sharp, sanitized tools to avoid any disease transfer. You know, a simple disinfecting solution can be made by mixing 1 cup of household bleach with 9 cups of water. This gives you a 10% solution. Remember to dip or wipe tools between trees to prevent spreading pathogens. It's a small step, but it makes a big difference. If your avocado tree produces lots of leaves but little fruit, pruning is the correction tool. Excess nitrogen and lack of light often cause this imbalance, but pruning resets the system. Remove the strongest upright shoots and thin, crowded areas to reduce leaf dominance. This forces the tree to redirect carbohydrates into flowering and fruiting rather than leaf expansion. Balanced pruning over several seasons gradually shifts the tree into a consistent production cycle. Pruning should start early. In young trees, the goal is structure, not yield. Encourage multiple scaffold branches at a low height to create a strong framework. Light tipping of young shoots encourages branching and prevents weak, narrow crotch angles that break later under fruit load. Skipping early pruning leads to tall, fragile trees that require drastic cuts later, which delays fruiting and stresses the tree. Exposing inner branches too suddenly can cause sunburn, especially in hot climates. After major pruning, it's important to protect newly exposed wood. A simple whitewash can be made by mixing equal parts interior white latex paint and water. You just apply this diluted mixture to exposed branches and trunk surfaces to reflect sunlight and prevent bark damage. Avocado pruning is not a one-time event. The most productive trees, well, they follow a yearly rhythm of light thinning, height control, and interior opening. This keeps growth balanced, reduces disease pressure, and maintains consistent yields year after year. When pruning becomes routine rather than reactive, avocado trees stay healthier, live longer, and, honestly, reward you with predictable harvests instead of those boom and bust cycles. Pruning is not about removing growth, it is about directing it. Every cut should have a reason. When you prune with intention, avocado trees respond with stronger branches, better light penetration, improved airflow, and, even heavier fruit set. This is how backyard growers match and often outperform commercial orchards. If this guide helped you see pruning differently, subscribe to Nature's Blueprint for more timeless gardening strategies. Share this video with a fellow grower and, keep building gardens that work with nature instead of against it.